Hi folks, welcome again to the channel. Juan here from Physical Media EU. Today we're going to review this release of Terrified. Hello again and thanks for tuning in for this new Blu-ray review. In this case, Terrified by Demián Rugna, this new Mediabook release. But before we start, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in physical media, especially Blu-ray reviews and also vinyl soundtracks. And you can also find me on Instagram where I post detailed pictures of these releases. Now yes, let's begin with the review by taking a look at this new release of Terrified, or Aterrados, that's the original name in Spanish. Here's the front and back. Is presenting as a Mediabook. It has the number of release. It doesn't say of how many. In this case it's 2,100 something, but it doesn't say how many in total were printed. Now first of all, when this movie was packed still in the plastic, it came like this, right? And it was very well packed. I think like at the beginning I couldn't tell that this was a separated paper from the cover, so I thought it was a little sad that it has these badges here and also here with the age restriction. But then luckily when I open it up, it was just a paper, right? And then you have a clean cover that actually looks super good. The same in the back with this one, right, that has synopsis of the movie and some specifications about the disc and contents, in this case in German, because this is a German release. Now let's take a look at the inside. Here you can find the Blu-ray disc and then a booklet which is about 16 pages, I think. And then on the other side is the DVD here and this poster from the movie. And also let's take a look at the contents of the booklet. Here we have the writer and director, Demián Rugna. This text here, by the way, here it's in German, and there's another text at the end of the booklet that is in English, but it's not the same text. I cannot read German myself, but you can say because of like the structure where some numbers and things are in the text that it's not the same text. I apologize for the reflections in the video, but that's why I post pictures on Instagram about the release. You can go there, it has the same handle, Physical Media EU, and there you can find these pictures with more detail. And also one drawing from the storyboard. So, if you haven't figured out already, Terrified is a horror movie. It is from Argentina. The original title is Aterrados. It's from 2017, and I think it's an excellent horror movie. And I actually found it very scary. I rewatched it now when I got this release, and I still found it very scary, even though I knew the story. I think the film has very good rhythm. Like it starts with the scary scenes right from the beginning. It doesn't have you like hanging for an hour like some horror movies do. And I also like that the movie, it has several scary parts and it keeps you on the edge of the seat along the whole movie. It doesn't get slow at any point, it doesn't get boring at any point. I think it's very well executed, and if you like horror movies, I definitely recommend checking this one out. Besides that, the director has also an upcoming movie for this year 2023 called Cuando acecha la maldad. I think the title in English, or the international one, is When Evil Lurks. I haven't watched it yet, although it has been released already in some places. I think especially in some film festivals it has been out, but it's not available yet on streaming or in physical media, so I couldn't watch it yet, but as soon as I get the opportunity I will. Now let's continue with the review of the release, talking about a little bit more in detail about picture quality, audio tracks, languages, and bonus features. Let's begin with picture quality. So this is a Blu-ray, and as a horror movie it has several dark scenes, where I think the Blu-ray does a very good job and delivers a quite clear image. Still, of course, the dark colors and so on are not as deep as if it was a 4K disc, but still I think for the characteristics of this movie, I think a Blu-ray was more than fine. And so this version looks actually very good. Regarding audio tracks, as I said at the beginning, this is a German release, so there are 3 audio tracks in this disc. The original language is Spanish, then also English and also German. There's a 4th track, part of one of the bonus features with the director commentary. and that one is also in English. Now for the subtitles, you can find them in German and also in English. And again, the original language is Spanish, so there are no Spanish subtitles. But it's very good to find German and English because many of the German releases have only German subtitles, so it's very good that actually they included English subtitles in this version as well. Now talking about audio quality, for the Blu-ray, we have DTS HD audio track, which sounds very good. I think the for a horror movie, the audio track is a key component on how we perceive the movie. So I think they did a very good job here with the master audio. It sounds very good. Now on the other hand, the DVD has Dolby audio. I think this is just a compression thing because the DVD disc has less capacity than the Blu-ray, so it has to have a more compressed audio format. Now an important thing to mention here, of course DVDs and Blu-rays are normally region blocked. Unfortunately, there's no information about it here in the disc, so I would tend to think that this is probably region unlocked, but I couldn't test it myself, so it's just a guess. But since this is a German release, you know that at least it's gonna be compatible with region B players. Lastly, let's talk about the bonus features. Actually, this new release is quite packed in extra content. It includes 2 trailers, 2 behind the scenes, one for shooting the film and the other one about makeup, and both together are around like 20 minutes. There's also a storyboard like we saw here at the in the booklet, so there are several comparisons of like the original storyboard, how like some sort of drawing of how the scene should look, and then you see the scene actually how it was executed. Then there are also some rehearsals here, so it's the actors like with no makeup, like not the same clothes that they will have in the scenes, rehearsing for the scenes. Also very interesting to see how they work there. Then it also includes the soundtrack. This is actually also a very nice thing to find, and the way you play it here is like you can think of it when you put a CD in a DVD player, that you get like the list of tracks and you go one by one. Well, it's something like that you get the soundtrack of this film. And the last bonus feature is a short film called Tiene Miedo, also very good, also from the same director, Demián Rugna. If you like the movie, for sure go check it out. And that was it for the review. Remember, I will post detailed pictures of the release on Instagram with the same handle, Physical Media EU. You're also welcome to subscribe to the channel, and you can drop a comment. If you have watched the movie, you can tell me what you thought of it, and if you plan to get this Mediabook release that actually looks super nice. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all at Okie Dogs.